Sorry about that, guys, my microphone hasn't been on, so I'll probably try and cut the front of this if I can. So basically, guys, we're playing the Division beta. This is the open beta. We're playing the closed beta, so hopefully this is going to be quite good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly randomise a character until I find something I like. As you can tell from the randomizer, there is going to be a lot of customization in this game. That'll do. So how do I accept it? Confirm. I'm quite impressed with the graphics on this, so hopefully they're going to be quite good.
Come on back! I need you! Look, you're gonna be okay. Hell, at this point, you're more okay than me. Shit, that explosion took out the commander. We have a job to do. We're still gonna do it, it's just...
Landing in 1 minute! Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Found out a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together, right now.
JTF 6-8 the tower, visual Hudson. Yeah, division agents on board. The explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 6-8.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. I bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Let's go, guys, let's get into this.
Welcome to Hudson Piers. I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops in the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Go. Now the only thing I'm not majorly keen on is the third person in this, but it's one of those things I think you'll get used to.
This is bullshit. You'll need to step through here, pal.
There is a bit of running in this game, but you can fast travel, so I wouldn't worry too much, guys.
We are working hard to respond to this outbreak.
As you can see, start at level 4, which makes me think that's not the first cutscene in the game. There is going to be something before this. There's going to be something that sort of explains everything, but and you're going to have like something to play first. I'm guessing you do some type of mission with that person. Now this first bit takes a while to get there. You can loot stuff on your way and do other stuff, but because I've See, so with this you can give people stuff and it gives you
For themselves now.
XP, and it also can drop stuff for you. So there, I've just got a hat. Now I'll show you how to put clothing and stuff on in a second. The recoil patterns on guns are very realistic, so you do need to be careful.
Many thanks. We don't have a problem.
Easy does it.
Alert. Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small arms fire! Small arms fire! Hooters have us in their sights! JTF hearing this? Please respond!
Tracking signal. Analysis complete. Uploading coordinates.
It does take a little while to get used to the buttons, especially since I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty recently, so...
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We've got tangos inbound!
Engage from distance if you can.
Basically B, you jump over stuff instead of A, and you crouch with A. So it's a bit strange, but I'm sure you get used to it. Next, if any of you guys have played Diablo before, you can see that there's like a white bar there. It's just there. That's an item that's been dropped from killing that person. You don't have to kill people for it to drop. If you've got teammates, if you're playing in a group, they can also have that done as well. But yeah, that's basically what that is. You can pre-select your cover place as well. That one wasn't a very good one. He's here somewhere. Oh, there's also a guy there.
Target is secure. No more hostiles detected.
Right, so now where's this white beam? I might have run over it. Sometimes if it's something that you can pick up while running over, it does it automatically. And if it's not, then you have to pick it up. So, but you'll be able to tell the difference.
Dispatch, this is Division Agent Fei Lau, empowered and authorized by Executive Order and DHS Directive 51.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help you... screw it, we'll take anything you can give us. How are you on my comms?
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
So now this is actually your main base of operations. So as you can see, these guys have got a yellow bar. It's because they're an actual person, like a known person, so they're more difficult. But they also more likely drop. As you can see on the left there, it says named enemy. I have got frag grenades, so if I choose a frag grenade, you can then choose your trajectory of where it's going to land. It does the same with normal grenades as well, but unfortunately I haven't got any. So I need to get out of this cover because I've just been smoked. Like I say, it does take a little while to get used to the buttons. Like I say, it's different to Call of Duty, where it's actually the opposite to Call of Duty. So that's the reason why I'm finding it a bit weird at me. I keep jumping over stuff that I mean to crouch behind. There we go, see, he's just dropped a green item for me. Because his nameplate is more likely to drop stuff, and that guy's just throwing a grenade at me. Need to find some cover. I need to take him because he's got a grenade in his hand. Missed it. Not too bad, that.
Dispatch, situation outside is now.
That's not too bad. I picked up 2 green items. So you see, as you come up to them, it tells you what they are. I'm just going to take all of them. I mean, I probably will all the way through the game. There was ammo for that, you see.
Go on in and have a look around.
So if we go to this one here, I've got a mask and a suppressor. So they're not bad stuff. You can get some really good stuff. I think the first time I played this, I actually got a backpack. And that was pretty cool. Right. So let's go in.
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her... The JTF commander, Benitez, is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out. Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in.
Okay, so
Security wing needs some love. And Captain Benitez. The JTF love the guy. He can mobilize them and help us get the intel and firepower we need to get all these hostiles off the streets.
see, that's your stash. I'll explain that later. I'm not going to need that for a while.
The medical wing is a wreck right now. Once we get that virologist over here, we can build up a staff, investigate the origin of the virus, and start getting more supplies. For civilians. But
Okay, so you got the security, the medical, and then I believe, go right here and up here, is, I think it's technical, yeah.
Seen better days. But if you can get Rhodes back here, he's apparently got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think. Knows more than you think he does. I suspect he'll be very useful.
So now, as you can see on the thing, I've got 3 different missions going. I've got one for each wing, and they're actually marked out on the floor. They tell you where to go, so it's quite handy.
Hey, bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life, but it's worse than anything we could have imagined. You know how they won't let you get too close to anyone, so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated? Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city. We're taking it back. Oh.
Look, you need to...
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
Okay, so now I'm pretty sure in the close beta you could get the medical wing online, but it was quite difficult. Well, no, not quite difficult. You couldn't get the other ones online. So I'm gonna see if I can get this one online again. I've got to complete the mission first. Okay, so we're going to do this mission. Now, what you have to do to get them online is you earn medical, technical, and security points. Now, you earn them by doing the different type of mission. There's medical missions where you go and help do something towards the medical side. I've also got a skill point that I haven't used. Now, skill points are quite useful. So if we go to abilities. Now, I've got a skill point, so on here, these are the 3 that I've unlocked so far. I believe you unlock these later, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to unlock them in the beta or not. So, we have this one, which is a pulse. It sends out a pulse, marks the hostiles, and allies through walls and covers. Now, this comes in quite handy. I unlocked this in the technical, because I thought it was really cool. Not in technical, in the closed beta, sorry. This one fires a bomb that sticks to surfaces that you can remotely, like, blow up, which is pretty cool. And that's basically a ballistic shield. Now, I found this very, very useful last time, so I'm going to pick this one again. I'm going to assign this to RB, so that then becomes your RB, and you can assign one to your LB as well. But obviously that's not unlocked yet. So that's that done. I will be unlocking probably the sticky bomb for next one. There's other stuff that you can do, but obviously, as you can see, it's not available in the beta. So, I may as well show you how to change your look while I'm here. Inventory. Now, this is obviously the new stuff I picked up. So that little mark on there means that's what I've got equipped. So I've actually picked up a gun that's more powerful. The other thing is to also look at the side here and see what other stuff it does, because some guns have extras, which are pretty cool. See, it deals 100% more damage when you're below 30%. So I'm going to pick that one, and then I'm going to mark that one as junk. How do I do that? That one there. Okay, so that's marked as junk, so I know that I've used that. I don't need to look at it again. Okay, so now I picked up a suppressor. Now, I might fit this, okay? So the way you fit it is you go to mods. Now, you have to go to a person, I believe, to do this, so we'll do that in a bit. Now, sorry guys, 2 seconds. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold. Now, as you can see, at the minute I've got a safety mask on, and this is a new mask. It takes everything up by quite a bit. Actually decreases my health. Now, this game reminds me a lot of Diablo. Every item you put on increases here, takes off here, does extra skill points and stuff like that. So if you're a fan of Diablo, you might be a fan of this. This is actually quite good. So mark that, because I don't want that. My health's gone down, but my power's gone up, so at the minute I'm going to take the chance. Don't need any of that. Okay, so now you can go to your character. Now this is just information on your character, how you're doing, what your weapon damage is and stuff like that. This is what you're holding. I don't know what you can do if this was closed in the other beta. But it tells you your ammo and stuff like that. And this is your appearance. This is where you can start changing stuff. Now, as you can see, this has all got marks on, so this is everything I'm wearing. But I haven't got my hat on, so I'll press that. That gives me a little hat, so I might as well keep it on. After all, it does look freaking cold outside. Okay, so I'll show you what the Vision Pulse does. basically that. Okay, so it shows you and it reads to let you know if there's any threats nearby. Okay, now before I jump into this, guys, I'm just gonna go blow my nose and get myself a drink. So bear with me 2 seconds and I shall be back.
You look like you could use some rest. The world is full of jerks. Most people never would have helped. We're so grateful. Losing my mind.
Okay guys, now I'm back. Now as you can see on this screen, if you've been looking at this screen, you got medical wing supplies, tech wing supplies, security supplies. Now, every time you do a mission, you unlock some supplies. You need a certain amount of supplies to unlock something. Okay. Also, you got above my, below my abilities there, you got filter level. Now, filter levels are basically what happens is, you can go into different contaminated areas, but the higher the contaminated area, the higher the filter you need. Now, I don't know how you get the next filter, and never worked it out on the other beta. Obviously, that's my infantry, so I've got 3 out of 31 slots. I believe you can get bigger backpacks. And also, the biohazard sign is for the dark zone, which I'll explain later. I'm not going to get into that now because it is quite watching. It's quite watching. Sorry, I was looking at that. It's quite complicated. So this is the first mission now. Like I say, I've done this in the other one, so I'm going to know a bit about where to go.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff. We need those personnel back at the base so we can get the medical wing functional.
Now, look out on the floor, guys, at all times. You will find... you press and hold Y. So you tap Y to change between your main guns, and press and hold it to change to your pistol, I believe. Oh, I can't change it now. No, it doesn't matter. I say the recoil pattern on these guns are quite realistic, so they're actually quite difficult to aim with, especially when you're not aiming down a sight properly. Now, from experience, I know that the guys come down the balcony here. Why won't it just let me down? Right. What's going on? There we go. Now, that wasn't actually the game's fault. I'm playing with the Elite controller. And if you've watched my Elite video, you'll know that I've got a default set as well. And I was on default, so I was pressing the paddle on the back and it wasn't doing anything. Don't know whether I'm going to get a shot on that guy from here or not. There we go.
Pass me into the security system. I might be able to find Candle's location.
I would recommend always searching around because you might actually find stuff. Later on you can actually get your pulse to search for stuff for you. It does a little bit, as you can see there. I'm not a massive fan of third-person games, so it's a little bit weird for me playing this, but I'm sure I can get used to it.
Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive.
Explosive bullet. Very cool. You can actually equip these, but I can't remember how, so I'll have to find out.
It looks like they've got people
Every now and then
upstairs.
you'll find these, which are restocked. Just basically gives you full ammo. It gives you full ammo on everything you've got. Have I got a grenade yet? No, okay. Yeah, this bit from memory was quite
but if
difficult.
you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself a target.
There's no threats, whereas I know they're there. See what my other gun is. There we go, I've attracted them there. Now, I wouldn't suggest running into this room, guys. It is actually quite difficult, this bit.
Additional hostiles detected.
So I could do with like a rocket launcher or something. Now, last time I did this, I was actually playing with a friend, and this was a lot more difficult. There was a lot more enemies, so I've got a funny feeling it doubles up. Again, a bit like Diablo, it's one of those games that if you are playing with someone, you have more people to fight against. Come on, put your head up. There we go. Now, if you're the sort of player that doesn't like cover games where you have to wait and stuff like that, then I wouldn't suggest this. This is quite a slow-paced game in a way. If you're the type of person who just wants to run around like on Call of Duty, then you know this may be a bit boring for you. As you can see, that guy's purple. I can't remember what that means now. I think it was on the screen a second ago, but I was actually concentrating. Now the other good thing about this game is you can actually change your ability, which I might do in a sec. Next time it builds up. It does take a while.
Candle and her staff are still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's.
I think that's all. As you can see, I picked up ammo there. Now, like I said, the green ones you have to pick up yourself. So I've got a utility pack, which is quite cool. Some knee guards. I thought I saw another one. So they're quite obvious because of the beam that comes down. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff around here, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to that.
Word is that they've really trashed the place.
Tell place, I was just about to try and slide into that elevator.
I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do this for, Agent. Go get them.
Right. Now, as you can see, there's a contaminated room here, which I can lockpick at a later date, but I believe it's a filter level 2 anyway. So I will literally just get annihilated as soon as I walk in there. So there's no even point in looking at that. This thing, you can rerun the missions, you can re-enter places you've been, so it might be worth remembering about, so that way you can come back.
Before they got shot. So be careful.
You'll also find that obviously I'm playing this through now. Hopefully I'm going to hit quite a high level, and my friends are going to be on tomorrow, if not tonight. So that way when I rerun this mission I'm going to be high level, and I might be able to get into that room. Right, I'm out of ammo in that gun. Oh, I didn't want to do that. He fell off one. I'll run down to this end. Don't think there's anyone left. Oh no, there is. Where are they? They're right up there. Well, I'm not too worried about that. Right, so. Now, I'd suggest don't run straight in on this, because I remember what happens. Again, when I played this with my friend, there was a lot more people. There must have been about 6, 7. So. Right.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Get in cover. So that's why there was more guys. I just wasn't close enough to trigger them yet. As you can see, those guys that come with you with a baseball bat, which sort of messes up your hiding spots.
The escort party's
There we
taking
go.
heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
We're pinned down. There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big guns.
All yours, Agent.
So this bit's actually really difficult. I struggled with this last time. I actually died a couple of times.
Alpha Escort, we have an agent on the roof. Has Candle made it to your position?
Affirmative. Inner staff
So
has
there's a
arrived.
resupply
As soon
thing
as the
here.
hostiles on the roof are gone, we'll get her across safely.
It tells you what ammo's in your each gun, so you can see I've got 32 in the mag on the other gun.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
As you can see, that's the gunner on top of the roof. You want to take out these guys as quick as you can because they are deadly. As you can tell, guys, you can see what I mean about difficult. It's the first time I've had a play this early.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
This might be the better plan to sit back. I'll say this roof bit really isn't easy. Don't forget to use your medi packs, they are very useful. Come on, come on. There we go. I would suggest using both weapons, changing out quite often. It's a lot of health lost, but I think it's only this guy left. As you can see, he's not easy to take out.
Got the medic safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
And that was quite
Good
difficult.
start, agents. Wish I could have had your back out there, but I think we make a hell of a team anyway. When you get back to the base, we'll talk to Candle, and we'll see what she can do for us.
So here I picked up a weapon. Now, it might not be any good, but it's always worth picking up. There's a couple of things there. So I've got a scope, some gloves, and a weapon. So I'll take all that. Now, as you can see on my map, there's a few eye things. I think that's the ammo. Because obviously, this can rinse through your ammo. Yeah, it's here. Oh, it's not an eye, sorry, it's a bullet. But it looks like an eye on the map. Like information or something, but it's actually a bullet. So now I believe if I press start, you'll see I have 700 medical wing supplies. Now this is going to be enough to upgrade my medical back at the place. So as you can see, my main mission now is to unlock medical wing. Careful you don't just jump off the edge. Can't remember where to go. Oh yeah. This actually leads you back to the start. But obviously you can't go that way. To begin with, as it'd be cheating. So I'm not far away from it, so I'll run over there now, guys, and we'll unlock this medical wing. Reload your guns before you go in here. It's not majorly important, but I'll try and do it because you can't do anything once you're in here. For some reason you slowly walk through this bit. Never been able to run. I don't quite understand why. But there you go. I'm guessing it's because you're walking uphill or something. I don't know. So I've got to talk to this one.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for getting me out of the garden. I've been in some hostile work environments before, but Jesus. Of course.
So this is the woman you saved.
Antique equipment, zero staff, patients lining up out the door. This isn't going to cut it.
We're doing the best we can, Dr. Candle. Any suggestions you might have, I'm happy to listen.
I know. Beggars, choosers, all that crap. What matters is beating this thing, but I can't do that without knowing more about it.
Here's a good place to start. Sarah is pretty sure Dr. Gordon Amherst had something to do with the outbreak.
God. That asshole. Saw him present a paper at Columbia once. He nearly started a riot. He's part of this. I need to talk to him. Anything of his you can find. Notebooks, laptops, close personal friends, I need that too. And we need to talk about live samples and antibodies. You're gonna be busy.
And you'll be?
Fixing this. Saving lives. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll get started.
Okay, so we've completed that mission. Now let's unlock this medical wing. As you can see, still on 700, so we didn't use anything there doing that. What you do, you come over to this computer, and when you use the laptop, didn't work that time. Come on, there we go. Now it costs upgrades. Now I've got 700. Okay, so there you go. Each wing has 10 upgrades. Okay. You can read the hints if you'd like to, guys. Because it's a beta, I'm not going to worry too much. Now, the first one obviously has to be clinic, by the looks of it. So we'll upgrade that.
Now that's what I call an improvement, Agent.
Okay, so it's 10% because obviously there's 10 things. Now, I can go and do some more medical missions, and I'll get more supplies, which means I'll be able to unlock quarantine. Now the problem is that in this beta I don't think, I'm not 100%, but I don't think you can get any more supplies unless they've changed it from the closed beta. But what you can do is join a friend. Now, my mate did this, I started this first, and then he joined me about an hour and a half later. And what happened was I went back and did that hospital mission with him, and I got more supplies, which means I could unlock my quarantine. So it is worth doing, running things multiple times, because you do still get stuff out of it, so it comes in quite useful. So now that's up and running.
Finally, a clinic. Gotta start somewhere. We've got enough staff to start tending to the public, but we've got our work cut out for us.
Okay, so as you can see, I get further and further along, and you'll be unlocking and doing more and more things.
Anything here I gotta have?
So I can sell stuff here.
Come back when you feel like buying.
So what we'll do is, guys, I'll show you how to put this mod onto your gun. So we'll come out the front. You go to mod vendor.
I'm sure I've got everything you need.
Okay, so I don't want to buy anything. I don't really want to sell anything. This is the mod vendor. This is the wrong person. Sorry, that's my fault. That is a mod person. Would you just do it in the thing? I could be wrong here. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, so you go to inventory. Right, so what we'll do is we'll check out the guns. Now, for some reason they haven't got any marks. I don't know whether this is just slightly glitched out. That's from primary and secondary. I've unlocked those two. So what I'll do is I'm going to put the suppressor on this gun here. So what you want to do is you want to press X to mod. Now this brings up the gun. Now as you can see, there's loads of different places you can mod. So it tells me I've got one mod for this, and it tells me I've got a mod for that. But I don't want to put the scope on. So I'm going to go to here and put on this. Now this reduces threat. I ain't got a clue what that is. But there you go. So we'll add that onto there. I also picked up a new hat. As you can see, there's one there without a mark on. So let's try that. Oh yeah. And also 3 new items. Now new items, I believe, are knee pads. Okay, so this is going to take up my health by quite a bit, but reduce my sidearm. My primary gun DPS, which is damage per second, goes down a little bit, and my firearm, which I believe is like, yeah, just in general, goes down. But that's not too worrying, because I'm going to need some more health, so I'm going to put them on, and then I'm going to mark them as junk. Go to gloves, same thing. That actually brings my health back down again, but not by a lot. As you can see, it only goes down by 30, so I'm not too bothered about them, so I'm going to put them on and mark that as junk. The reason I mark it for junk is I'll show you in a second. Now that picks up my DPS but does nothing else. That's actually backpack, so that's pretty cool. I don't think that's giving me any... Oh yeah, back, as you can see on the right hand side, backpack compatibility is 31 and it's 33 on here, plus you get extra critical hit and ammo capacity, so that's pretty cool. So we'll equip that and mark that as junk. Now the reason I mark these stuff as junk is for quite an important reason, really. When you go to one of the vendors and you sell, it's a lot easier to just go through and sell the stuff that is marked. You know you don't want it, so you haven't got to worry. So you just go sell. I think, yeah, if you press down on the left stick, you can actually sell everything that is marked as junk, which is quite useful.
Good luck. You checked out Grand Central yet?
Have I got... Oh yeah, that's why that hasn't got marks on, because it's primary and secondary. So if I click on primary, at the minute I've got this equipped. Now I picked up these two. Now they're actually less than the one I got equipped, so I'm not too worried about them. So I'm not going to equip them here, but when I go to my secondary, this one's actually higher. So I'm going to mark that one as junk. I'm going to equip that one. Mark that one as junk. Mark that one as junk. Now, it's quite important to sell things. I mean, in here you can break stuff down as well, which I'll show you. I'll show you how to do that. So, when you pick something you don't want, you can press and hold on the thing, and you can deconstruct it. So I've got weapon parts out of it. Now that's quite useful for building your own stuff later in the game, but I don't think you can do it in the beta, so that's why I've been selling. So if I go to sell... Oh no, sorry, I can't sell that stuff to him. Oh, why can't I sell those guns?
Maybe you'll come back later? Better you than me.
Ah, okay, I only had one spare gun. I broke that down, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's a few bits done. So I believe the next mission is just to carry on.
Look who it is.
That's crafting station. This isn't available. That's the bit I was talking about. So this is your map. Obviously, as you can see, you can zoom in. So this is the mission I've just done. It tells me some bits I've missed. There's a new lootable chest. There's quite a few chests in there, which is pretty cool. Which I will do when I go back through this with Mac. I'm hoping to be a high enough level to go in there because there's some contaminated gear which you transfer out and it goes into your stash. Obviously I'm in here in a minute. So you got vendors, you got rewards, you got base of operations. So it tells you all the different people in here, which is pretty cool. I believe there's a restock. Is this it? Yep, there's a restock right next to the door. I would suggest doing it, guys, every time you walk out. You're more than welcome, obviously, to walk around here, but I'm not going to now because I'll let you explore for yourself. I've actually seen this.
So you're a division agent.
Okay, this gives you side missions.
Now, don't dwell on all the
And this is the mission board. So when you do this, you pick up quite a few missions and other stuff to do. Plus you update your map. So now when I go to my map and zoom out, you can see I've got some side missions here. That's my main mission there. Which wasn't actually on the other one. You can change the difficulty as well. At the minute you can see difficulty is normal. You can change that. When you change it, it increases stuff, but it won't actually let me change it.
One of
So
our
it's just
top
a bit weird.
priorities is securing power.
But there's loads of different bits here to do.
Through the unfinished passway project. The small crew under get us that power and recover roads in that order. One's important, the other's vital.
Okay, now because this subway mission's a new mission, I'm not actually going to do it right now. I'm going to do it with a friend later. So what I'm going to do now instead is a couple of these side missions. I'll show you what they're like. Now, as you can see on the map, there's tools here, which means there's chests to pick up. There's one there. So you get tools. This is all for the crafting, I believe. One there. I believe there's actually another one in here, but I've never actually been able to find it. Yeah, it's still saying there's one there. I can't find it. I don't know if that's just because you can keep coming back here to collect them or not. I don't know. But I actually looked in the close beta and never been able to actually find it. So you can scam people, which you can help them. So if I give this person a soda, it gives me some XP, and they drop me a rucksack. It's quite useful. You can do them, it gives you a little bit of XP each time. Now, I'm actually going to run back this way. This is the way we came to begin with. This is where we had the first firefight here. I keep going. I believe there's a contaminated area up here. Yep. Okay, so this is a little contaminated area.
active echo beacon
that
detected.
tells you what sort of people you're going to bump into. An echo beacon is basically something that brings loads of stuff together, CCTV and stuff like that, to reconstruct something. So I'll show you it now.
Here. Make it last, okay? This food belongs to us now. Drop the goods and get the hell out of my sight. Pack this up. We're taking the garden next.
So there you go, there's an echo beacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break and I shall be back in a second.